I love watching Simon Sinek talk. He is a brilliant presenter. One of the ways that he really engages an audience is he puts the story first. He puts a wonderful story he uses as an illustration of the topic he wants to talk to.
Nelson Mandela is a particularly special case study in the leadership world because he is universally regarded as a great leader. You can take other personalities, and depending on the nation you go to, we have different opinions about other personalities. But Nelson Mandela, across the world, is universally regarded as a great leader. He was actually the son of a tribal chief. And he was asked one day, "How did you learn to be a great leader?" And he responded that he would go with his father to tribal meetings. And he remembers two things when his father would meet with other elders. One, they would always sit in a circle. And two, his father was always the last to speak. You will be told your whole life that you need to learn to listen. I would say that you need to learn to be the last to speak. I see it in boardrooms every day of the week. Even people who consider themselves good leaders, who may actually be decent leaders, will walk into a room and say, "Here's the problem, here's what I think, but I'm interested in your opinion, let's go around the room." It's too late.
Everyone loves stories. Humans are just a storytelling culture that's just across humanity. It's all part of our DNA. It's common across every audience. Everyone loves a good story and a well-told story. One of the keys to presenting is that there are occasions where you need to be able to tell a story well. Let me give you a great example of this: weddings. There are people who can tell a story well that just grips everyone who's listening, and then they deliver that punchline, or they deliver that curveball, or they deliver that just that surprising piece, and everyone's just either laughing or crying or clapping. Stories reel people in. It's a wonderful way to just, if you liken presenting to fishing, it's like you're sending out the bait. We want you, everyone loves a story, send out the bait. But then you got to carefully, once you realize they're on, you got to carefully reel them in, continue in that story, and then once they're caught, you release them. You tell them why that story is so helpful and what they can get out of that story. Watch the likes of Simon Sinek. Watch the likes of how he goes about telling stories and then drives the message afterwards. It's so effective in terms of a form of communication and something that is worth us all trying to master.